we had this thing called the call-in, yeah? And I'm giving you an exclusive. We had this thing where people called in and gave us their scenario, and then we give them advice, yeah?
Right.
But the girls were just taking the L, bro. They were just losing point after point. All the callers were like, the boys. And I think Denelva had that breaking point where she just heard the boys for the last time. Yeah. And she just snapped on the call. Bro, we had to lock off the call.
I feel like it's the Western world that's kind of made it that narrative.
Yeah.
It's, the men needs to show up and be strong. Yeah. They need to be the breadwinner. They need to, it's always that you need to be doing all this stuff. And I think also as a black community, we've made that kind of structure be the men needs to be providers, so they can't have the time to be emotional.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying to you?
Cool.
She's a savage.
I need to be able to cry, and you need to be the one holding me. Not I've got to put you.
We could take turns.
No.
Yeah.
There's compromise.
See?
Where's the compromise though? Now
I can't take it. Man needs to be a man. Oh. Yeah. It's not cry over your job.
Okay.
But I will leave the relationship.
Relationship done. But listen, you lot.
I let that man walk with the conscience that he has to keep. But for me, it's a done deal.
You lot are 800 up.
So
you're saying
you know what?
You give money
when you're gone, you don't have money in it.
True.
So as far as I'm
hear
concerned, for me, it's kind of like it doesn't matter money wise.
For me, like, what kind of person would you be to wake up and lay next to that person every day, knowing that's how the person is morally?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Stealing from people.
And then I see me, then I'm weird. I'd be around them and question why this hasn't had an effect on them.
Do
you know what I mean? 50 years from now, the world's gonna be brown. Because of so much interracial stuff happening, 50 years from now, and this is what I'm saying, this is like,
this is what they're trying not to do.
Yes, and we're back with another episode. I am your host, Tailz, and you're locked into Straight Out the Box, a podcast where we talk about everything and anything, no stones unturned, and how you feel is absolutely how you feel. Do you know what I'm saying? So people, please don't get triggered, and if you do, then where you might want to change the channel or try to flick to something else, do you know what I mean? But we welcome all the support though, do you know what I'm saying? For all of yous that's been kicking it with me for the long haul, big up yourselves. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the love, the comments and the likes, do you know what I'm saying? And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share and subscribe, do you know what I'm saying? And leave a comment, you know? Let a brother know how he's doing, do you know what I'm saying? Before we get into today's guest, I've got a big up AME Hire. This is where we're at today. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in podcasting or you need a space to do your video productions, or if you want to just hire out camera equipment and lighting, anything like that, hit up AME on Instagram. It's ame.hire. And the website link will be in the description. You know what I'm saying? So hit them up. They have all the answers for you. But today, I've got two special people in the building. I've got a young king. I've got a young queen in the building. Do you know what I'm saying? Today, I see it's bare cocaine white to my right. Do you know what I'm saying? You might have to turn down the brightness a little piece. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said off camera, everything white but my teeth.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we got queen with the colours and that. You know what I'm saying?
Off-white, no virgin.
Yeah. Stepping correctly. So what we're going to do is, as always, I always get my guests to introduce themselves, you know, just to let them know your name, the area that you're from, whether north, east, south, or west, and let them know your social media handles so that they can follow you up and see what you be keeping up to. So let's start with you, sis.
Okay, so I go by the name of Chalyse. I'm from North London.
Big up, big up.
My social handles are Chalyse2, which is CHALYSE, number 2. Instagram, Snapchat is Chalyse10. TikTok is Chalyse 2.0. And I'm also from No Capping.
Big up, big you up, big you up, big you up.
No
Capping.
Big up. Creeper Crisis. My social media is Creeper Crisis. YouTube's Creeper Crisis. I want to say East London. I can't even say Hackney. Born in Hackney, Mr. East London. Been in every part of East London.
Do you know what? No, big yourself up. Do you know what? I don't get many East London man or females on my show, so it's always a pleasure to have East Side in the building.
You know we're not geographical.
Yeah, but big up North. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up your side.
I did go to college in Hackney, so I have to big up that as well.
Yeah, see, you're representing. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's a reason you went Hackney, because North Side wasn't cutting it. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not going to say that. We're not going to say that. I just wanted to be in a different area.
When you went to college in Hackney, Did you come out? Did you pass? Did you whatever?
Oh yeah, of course. I was
That's what
working
I'm
at the same
saying.
time.
It's where you come to learn.
Something special about Hackney, man. Home of the spitters. You know what I mean? We could claim all the rappers, all the ZZ Mills, all of that. We could claim it all.
Yeah, no.
The
You
Steph
got
London,
big business.
Got some
everything.
good people in North as well.
You got some heavy hitters in Hackney.
No, you do. I ain't gonna lie. When I really deep it on the grand scheme of things, you got a lot of
100%.
heavy hitters from Hackney. So shout out to Hackney. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out Hackney Empire, because that's one of the staple places that I used to
my last on my bucket list is Hackney Empire. I've rented the cinema in Hackney. We had a billboard in Hackney. We had Box Park in Shoreditch. Hackney Empire, theatre play. Yeah, we've got a theatre play on domestic violence coming.
Do you know what? We'll get into that.
We'll get into that. But that's just I just put it that's on my bucket list.
But first things first. No, listen, I appreciate both of you, especially you, Chris. No, I appreciate you, sis. Do you know what I'm saying? But you was the one that orchestrated everything.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Thank you for having me on here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, come on, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate
big up Scraps and Nats as well.
Big up Scraps.
Come on.
Big up Nats. Nats was going mad a little bit, but when she spins back, we'll address a couple. Big her up, and big up Scraps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for his opinion, man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the hot seat.
Yeah, big up the whole of hot
lot.
Seat.
Big up everyone.
And once again, big up everybody that's behind the scenes of
big
hot
up
seat.
Azalea, Kim, Azalea, Steph, Kim, man.
So talk to me. How are you guys, man? How you guys doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Just happy to be here. Yeah,
happy to be here. That's what we like to hear. Do you know what I'm saying? What about yourself?
Nah, I'm good. You know, I'm breathing. I'm good, man. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. More life and more blessings.
100%.
And you know what? Before, obviously, I know you don't drink, which I'm gutted. But do you know what? When you spin back, man will have a fruit punch.
Please,
pause.
Bro. Please, yeah.
Yeah, from man to man saying fruit punch is a bit mad for me. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've got you patterned. Do you know what I'm saying? But sis, I know you drink.
Yeah, a little piece. Yes.
A little piece. We're not gonna sell the alcoholic level yet. We just small.
We did, nice.
So we've got a big up Jewel Isle Rum Punch. They're in the building. Do you know what I'm saying? That's been sponsoring our show. Been rocking with man for a little while. Do you know what I mean? They are a black-owned business. And see, look, she just gone and reached for the tropical. Like she couldn't even wait for me to tell the flavors and that. Sorry. No. It's good now. It's in your hands. It's in your hands. It's all right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Say, bro. There you go, sis. Do you know what I'm saying? So give the audience a live review. Oh, shake it up first. You got do you know what I'm saying? Sorry. It does say that on the bottle, just letting people know that it does say shake well.
Oh, it does say shake well.
Yeah, so what? So you just thought I was capping? Proper way to read the label on that, you know? Like
I didn't even know it said it on there.
Yeah, so give us
I was just trying not to open this and make it go everywhere.
No, it's not fizzy drink. You're nice, man.
I don't know if I can open this. I'm left-handed.
Your nails. Go on, let me do it for you.
I'm left-handed, so...
Alright, go on.
A bit mad, sorry.
Do you know what? You see, when I look at you ladies' nails, I'm just thinking bare things that...
Yeah, what are you thinking? Thank you.
Like, first of all, can you do hair in them nails?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't really do hair like that, so I'm not...
Did you sample it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're all talking, so I'm just
No,
sorry.
of course. Listen, let me get the live review before we start talking about...
You trying to find a hairdresser?
No, because do you know what the wickedest thing is?
That's the reason why I put the bottle down.
Yeah. Okay, so you're out of there. Sis, listen, it's just strictly platonic, just letting your man know. Yeah,
I was going to say, because that sounds mad. I'm just over another man's house and he's sitting between my legs while I'm doing his hair. Now that's going back to the cheating, what you know what talking about.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Talk to us. What do you think?
It's really nice.
Yeah?
It is nice. I can see the kick.
Yeah, and do you know what? And this is what I'm saying. I say to people, like, listen, if you've got like a games night, if you like into that sort of stuff, or you've got a little gathering, hit up Jewel Isle Rum Punch. They'll pattern you. They've got 75 cl bottles, and they've got 5 litre bottles as well.
Oh, wicked.
Do you know what I mean? So, if carnival settings, I don't know if any of you lot are into carnival, but you get yourself a batch of this, you're nice. You don't even need to touch anything else. So big up Jewel Isle Rum Punch once again, North London brand. Big them up, black home business.
Yeah.
Trust me.
How did you miss that? You said it.
Shout out Scraps in the building. You know what I'm saying?
We was giving Hackney all their flowers.
Yeah, we did Hackney all day.
The drink come from North.
Yeah, no, but do you know what?
North London's got their flowers as well.
No, that's why we give flowers over here. We got.
Now big up my North man. There's a couple North man I know. Big up them Craven Park man and then Ferry Lane man.
Yeah. But one thing that I do want to ask, Creeper, I need to ask this, yeah?
Yes, my bro.
This is a pause, yeah, what I'm about to say. First out the way, but blood, what's your skin routine, blood? Cause right now, blood, you're looking.
No, my skin's a bit off right now.
Because if we look at the videos back in the day to now, bro, I swear down, you've done a whole 180, blood. You're all looking bare young. Before, you look like you was getting it in the mud, and these times,
bro, you know what? I'll be honest, yeah, like it's mental first, innit?
Yeah.
And then CMOS, face mask, all of that. A lot of sleep as well. Like, people don't believe I sleep, but I would nap more than I sleep.
Okay. No, but it's because we're at the age now. You see, the naps are precious now.
You need to sneak a nap in here and there.
You can't stop them naps.
Yeah.
Sometimes they overtake me. I can't even help it. So I'm just like,
a natural coconut oil. From, like, you know, not the one you get in Tesco's and you got the British white man's flag on it. No. That has no smell to it. I'm talking about the Indian man.
The one that goes with the seasons.
Yeah, you can use it. You can all, you know, clean out your mouth with it. All of that. Yeah. If you
see, this is what I'm saying, because every time I see you, you're looking younger. Pause, because even say man looks younger every time you see him. It's a bit mad.
I didn't think that
was.
I was gonna say black don't crack unless it's on crack.
Yeah, you got this Benjamin Button thing going in, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like proper looking. So you know, you're doing something right.
Thank you, my bro. Thank you.
Yeah, we're trying to get the smooth skin. Like right now, I'm not there yet in the routine.
No, the CMOS face mask does. Yeah, the coconut oil, the CMOS face mask.
Quick and
fast. Definitely water as well, you know. Water is
No, I do. I started to drink a lot more water than...
You lot sip your rum punch, I'm all going my water.
Do you know what, funny enough... No, but to be fair, there's bare lipstick on that cup. We're going to get to that later. But one thing that I want to say is hot seat. How did that come about? Whose idea was it? And what made you wanna?
It was random because my idea.
Yeah.
But it was random because when I got into the podcast space, when I started watching what the competition might be or what everyone else was doing, I realized everyone just had the same conversations. Yeah. And I want to take this time out to big up OP from Wise Monkey. Yeah. Big up Scrap and Nats and that.
Yeah. Big 'em up.
They had this formula where there was too much. Well, they could correct me if I'm wrong. Was there too many of you to pod at the time? Yeah. So I feel like there was too many of them to physically pod at the time.
Yeah.
So if they had a guest, what they would do is they would swap who sits down with the guest.
Right.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not Hot Seat's original show. That kind of brought me onto the spin-off show. But the only difference is the guest gets up and moves, whereas the cast stay
there. Yeah.
So somewhat OP kind of inspired that with that. You know, you see something, you don't realize you don't realize it until you start podding. Yeah. And then I started doing it. I was thinking, hold on, this is kind of familiar with what OP was doing.
Yeah.
So I want to big up OP. But no, how the idea initially come about, I was co-hosting. I was trying to get, no boxer fights without sparring.
Right.
So I thought, if I get into this space, let me co-host a lot of people's pods.
Yeah.
But then I kind of got bored of it because I was doing so much research where my counterparts, they were kind of sitting there and letting me lead in. I'm like, I'm co-hosting. Why am I leading this conversation? Do you know what I mean? So then I said to myself, I don't really want to pod like that anymore. Yeah. So had me be on the phone to Tan, and I said, yo, Tan, I got an idea. And then I said to her, this is how we're going to run it. We're going to talk about scenarios, switch the guest around, all of that. Yeah, that's how that comes about.
That's dope. So then, sis, what made you want to get involved in the hot seat?
Well, I was asked by my man Creeper.
You say you're just recruiting.
And also I big up Hunt as well.
Big up Hunt.
Shout out to Hunt. Big him up each and every time.
Legend.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, legend in the building.
Or he might be a North legend at this point. He might
got to rein him in where we can, rein him in as we can. Trust me.
Yeah. North side of Hackney, they might claim.
Recruiting.
Hunt might not claim East side of Hackney, but oh my god.
Oh yeah, because it's Stokey.
It's Stokey,
yeah. Do you know what? And I was always confused like that because I used to work in Stoke Newton. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, but why is this under Hackney? But across the road and east, and then it's north, and it's the only area.
Hackney's built is weird because going across the road is someone else's estate.
Right.
Like my old estate branches off into 5 different estates within the estate.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I mean? It's under one estate. Yeah. But there's like, you speak to someone from that estate that's like 2 seconds round the corner, they will tell you they're not from our hood, they're from their own hood.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was weird.
Yeah, it's
you
weird.
know what I mean? It's weird that Hackney's weird like that. How Hackney's built, like, yeah. If Hackney was a monopoly board, all the houses would be closer. all the houses would be closer, bro.
No, I get
That's
that.
how Hackney's weird like that. It's weird.
No, but do you know what? Big up Hunt.
Can I say big up Hunt and Fen? Because, okay, so how I wanted to start running Hot Seat, and this, a lot of people don't know this, how football's run. You know, you got substitutes.
Yeah.
That's how I run around Hot Seat.
Yeah.
I want to be able to say like, yo, Nats, can you film today? No, I can't. You know, Denelva, can you film today?
Yeah.
And how I've done it is I've matched the person's energy.
Yeah.
So like Nats and Denelva, for me, that's energy matching.
Yeah.
You know
Oh, okay. So you paired up people.
I paired up
together.
people. So if
Yeah.
Nats can't do it, you know what I mean? Nats is on the billboard with ice cream.
Yeah.
Denelva, you know what I mean? She wasn't there.
Yeah.
So my thing is same thing with Fen, with Hunt, with Sis.
Yeah.
Fen did that with Nats.
Yeah,
Fen was like, because we're talking in the group chat,
yeah,
and Fen was like, yo, creeps, reach out to Nats.
Yeah.
And I was like, go on, let me do that. So
that's dope. About. So then why did you like handpick all of these guys?
Do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you.
Actually, why did you handpick Chalyse, first of all?
So when Hunt sent her profile to me, I was watching it and I was like, this is my honest opinion. I ain't even told her this.
Yeah, go on.
I'm watching and I'm thinking, she's great at what she does, but the person she's sitting opposite is not allowing her to express that and show that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always say this year, like we all seen a movie based on Ali played by Will Smith, but we all left talking about Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So I mean, you can have the small role, but unless you see it, no one else would understand. So when I saw that in her, I was like, no, I'll be able to maximize her talents. Same thing with Nats.
Right.
People had her down as something else online, and I'm seeing different.
I'm
like, nah, you lot. That was a provoked situation.
Right.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that's why I was just happy. I know, that was a provoked situation, and she was well within her rights.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a fact. She was well within her rights, especially upon watching it. So see me, I'm from the have-nots. I don't care about the have-gots.
Yeah.
If you got it, we don't care. I'm for the have-nots. I'm for the underdog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that.
That's why I said nah. I'm literally gonna green light this, but it's gonna be substitutes. Like it's gonna be if someone else, and it's not in no particular order. Like this person's greater than that person. It's so that way we never fall short on the job and the task at hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I rate that. That's dope. And so let me ask you, Chalyse, because I did ask Scraps, I did ask Nats, who's been the most interesting person you've met since you've been on the Hot Seat?
Well, I only did the spin-off and I did the Hot Seat Kids.
Okay.
So I haven't really been around the cast like that to know everybody individually.
Okay, so from the ones that you have met.
But the ones that I have met, maybe.
You said, man's waiting, yeah? Like you got two people in the room and all now you can't even mention one.
Oh, okay, cool. For that, okay. Yeah, scraps.
Okay, yeah. Big up Scraps, yeah, because he was waiting for that one day still. No, that's dope. That's dope. And how did you find the spin-offs?
I kind of found it really interesting because, like I said, like Nat said before, it's something that's never been done. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
and it was really enticing to see, like, you have people on, then they come off, then they've got to go in a different room to do interview. It's just lots going on. Wow, this is interesting.
There's even a kids room.
Oh,
where the kids
exactly,
if you're
and
a
having
parent,
the kids there. Yeah, so you've got if like me, I had my daughter come. Just to come with me because she wanted to come. So it was nice that they had like a separate room for the children, so they didn't have to come in and. It was nice. There's things that just really been played and thought out really in detail, really well, you know, and I really appreciate that. So
give us a funny story from behind the scenes of you recording
me.
The Hot Seat, because you oversee it all, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I want to say big up Denelva. She's wild,
Yeah.
So we had this thing called the call-in, and I'm giving you an exclusive. We had this thing where people called in and gave us their scenario, and then we give them advice,
Right.
But the girls were just taking the L, bro. They were just losing point after point. All the callers were like the boys, the boys. And I think Denelva had that breaking point where she just heard the boys for the last time, and she just snapped. On the call, bro, we had to lock off the call. We had to cut, delete. I called her after the fact. I'm like, sis, we are not putting that. So that's been edited out. But she went off on about, without exaggerating, a 5 to 10 minute rant.
Oh,
Like,
Serious?
we couldn't get Denova to stop. Like, she was going off, like, to a point. I'm saying to her, you know, like, none of what you're saying, we're not putting none of this access. Like, I love you. If people's waiting for Denova to be cancelled, that definitely would have got cancelled.
That
She
would
went
have
off.
definitely solidified it.
Bro, especially what we were speaking on was such a touchy subject.
Yeah.
I think, but like I said, in her defense, I feel like, you know, like, who wants to be a loser?
Yeah, because we're all competing
like,
at the end of the day.
My gran used to always tell me, like, second place is first loser. So he's celebrating for.
Yeah, no, it's
Second
facts.
place is
It's
get
big
me.
facts.
I remember I had a race with my brothers. I came in second place. I'm cheering. She's like, you're stupid.
You didn't even get nothing for that.
You know how Caribbean people
You know
are.
what I mean?
They only want you first place and not other
Yeah,
space.
man,
So
I
that's
say,
just it.
come on.
And this is it. That's why I say, like, for people that support Arsenal,
A Jamaican affair. Celebrating Jamaica's 63rd year of independence. Saturday, 23rd of August from 1 p.m. till 9 p.m. at the Arengate Irish Centre, 11 Pretoria Road, Tottenham, N17 8DX. There'll be great atmosphere, authentic Jamaican food, and oldies but goodies music by Jamie Magic Sound, Governor General, Daddy P plus guests. This is a kids-free event, strictly adults. Tickets £5 on Eventbrite. For stall and inquiries, call 07947 326 033. No food or drinks to be carried in the venue. A Jamaican affair. Saturday, 23rd of August at the Arengate Irish Centre.
you had high hopes. Are you an Arsenal fan? I'm talking to you as
She
well.
lives near Arsenal.
I live in front of Arsenal. I live behind. I live in front of it.
Yeah, we ain't winning nothing either. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like you said,
But
you know
I'll
what?
take it on the chin. I'll take it on the chin.
But that's what real support looks like.
Yeah.
Like big up like West Ham fans. That's
Yeah.
real support. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
your
yeah.
team might not win. You're
Facts.
still putting your kit proud. You still go there, buy the tickets,
Yeah,
seasonal
yeah,
tickets
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's what real support looks like. Like,
Yeah.
even if you know you're gonna go and be upset for the day, you're gonna leave, they're not gonna do you justice or make you happy.
Yeah.
But you still go support.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
real
yeah.
support looks like.
And do you know what? But then speaking of real support, and that's what I see with the hot seat. Even
Yeah.
when I saw like the videos of the box park, and
Yeah,
then even the last episode that you did with Can Men Cry.
Big up
check that
Soso.
out.
Big up
check that
Soso.
out.
Big up Soso,
on the
yeah.
YouTube channel.
Big up
the hot
Soso,
seat is
yeah.
the hot seat. All one word on YouTube.
Yeah, so it's Creeper Crisis Presents, and then whatever the episode titled.
Yeah,
But you say you could
yeah.
just- if you type in Creeper Crisis, it will come up.
Yeah, but make sure you go check that out, guys. But even there, to see bag of people, the behind the scenes, and that must have been a madness just to get that many people. It come like it was a rave up in there.
Now,
Like-
you know, is as well. Say when you're going back to talking about everyone being supportive, like big up Steph. Yeah, Hot Seat took a hit. We didn't put episodes for about 3 months.
Yeah.
Steph was going through some health issues, and man could have hired someone else to edit.
Yeah.
But man said, nah, Sissy's going through it right now because Steph does the edit. So we put it on pause.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how much
Yeah, that-
we
big
support
that
each
up.
other.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
was hitting man in the DMs. Where is Hot Seat? What's going on? And I'm like, listen, just chill. Because I weren't gonna. She put out the information, but it was like, nah, we're one family. You know what I mean? As I always say to them, one band, one sound.
Yeah. No, and that's
100%.
dope because that's even a level of loyalty that you don't even get these days. Do you know what I'm saying? So
100%.
for the simple fact that you put on pause for homegirl to get better and
100%,
whatnot,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
actually
big
real
up,
dope
man.
for you. Do you know what I'm saying? But now I want to talk about because on the last episode, I on the hot seat, because we had Sis
What's this
here.
Can Men Cry?
Yeah,
That's the one with Justo on that, innit?
the glide.
Justo saying to take his son on the
You
glide.
take his son on the glide. I wanted to hear from your perspective, as a woman's perspective, in that scenario, because the scenario was
If men cry, the crying part.
Yeah, the crying part,
So
yeah.
it's basically saying if is it okay for men to cry, and if it is okay, what is okay for them to cry about?
right,
Do you know what I mean?
and I think that's deep because I think some men find it hard to be vulnerable, and especially around women. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then for some women, you being too vulnerable now is off-putting. Now you've got the ick. Now you're now looking at man who left now like.
Because it depends on why you're crying.
Yeah, thank you, Nats. But Chalyse, yeah.
As Nat said, it depends.
S love. No, I'll get your answer in a second. But
It
no.
depends on what you're crying for. But I believe
So
obviously.
what's feasible for him to cry and what's not feasible for him to cry for?
Well,
If he's lost his job, Like, money's not flowing and he's crying.
If he's crying, that's the reason, innit? You've lost your job. Your money at that point is, I'm now going to have to fend for you for that time until you get another job. So.
I hear Kiss T over there. Kiss T, mental.
You said it off.
Yeah. She's saying, what, you lost job and you're crying where? And you think you're coming back in this household laying up next to me?
It depends on how long that person's had the job for. So imagine you've had that job for like 10 years or longer. And you've gone hard in that job, meaning that you've reached a nice level per se, and you thought that you was going to get higher, and then that person says, oh no, you know what, we've got to cut. We've got to cut people down, and now you've been the person that's been cut. And that person's now thought that I've worked so hard to get to the level that I'm at, and I'm now gone, I've got to start again, or I've got to go to another place or whatever. And if that person's now feeling overwhelmed to where they've got to cry, I'll take that and understand it, because you've worked hard for that, right? If it's just you've just got that job and you're crying, you know, maybe we're just gonna have to just.
Do you know where's that screaming? That's screaming. He can't even cry for too long. He gets a little 5 minutes. Anything beyond 5 minutes is mental now, because now your head can't even. I can't believe.
Do you know what? I'm good at just blocking it out. I've worked with kids for so long that if your noise is going on for a little, is signing out real quick. I ain't got time for it.
Fairness, what do you think is actually cool for men to be crying about?
What
outside of losing your loved ones?
See, it's mad because I don't even cry over that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I had a lyric here where I said, man cried, gran replied, no hold up chin. Gran died in the bed she woke up in. And when grandma was passing away, I remember two things she said to me. Like, she was like, because I was asking her why she's sad, and she was saying to me, you know what, No, I said to her, why are you not sad? She said, I'm smiling because we're all born crying. So it's only right I leave smiling.
Right. Yeah. I hear that.
And that hit me. That hit me. She said, we're all born crying.
Yeah.
Remember, no one's pronounced alive until they cry.
Yeah, facts.
So you know what I mean? So she said, and I enjoyed life.
Yeah.
So I'm going to die smiling.
Not
crying, the total opposite. Yeah. And then the other thing why I'm always myself is she said to me, because I said, I'm going to get a nice suit. She was like, nah, come as you are. Because on the other side, I might not recognize who you are if you come different.
That's big facts.
You know what I mean?
Because I've always stood by that. Like, if I go, come as you are, man. Don't come dress up like that.
Yeah, because you might not recognize
have a rave for
me.
You don't. We ain't crying over that. Do you know what I'm saying? Celebrate me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't even cry over people passing away. Like, I just kind of be like, you know, for me, like, we look at death as a bad thing. Like, that person's just in complete peace.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Somewhere they're just sleeping, you know, peacefully. It's us here. It's hell on earth. It's us who, you know, in this dunya we're going through it. You know what I mean? But me personally, I read the scenario because I didn't write that one in particular, but I said to myself, you know what? Men should be allowed to cry in certain situations, because it's a lot for a man seeing his boy get 30 years, seeing people, your brethren get shot in their face, and all them kind of things there. A lot of women don't go through stuff like that. It's man, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, like Josto said, I don't know too many women going on glides.
I don't know too many. I feel like it's the Western world that's kind of made it that narrative. It's the men needs to show up and be strong. They need to be the breadwinner. They need to. It's always that you need to be doing all this stuff. And I think also as a black community, we've made that kind of structure be the men needs to be providers, so they can't have the time to be emotional. You know what I'm saying to you? And I feel like where that's kind of come in the environment of today's world, it's kind of like, well, when you do see a man cry, it's like, what are you crying for? When really you should be like concerned. Why are you actually crying? Do you know what I mean? So that stigma is out there too much.
And I did like Soso's answer, because she was saying if you don't allow them to express themselves, they become a bad energy in your home.
Yes,
and
true.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of men that are going through it because they can't. And bro, like, come on, me and Scrap are bros. Scrap can't come to me and be crying, and I can't go to him and be crying. So where's the place that you're gonna feel comfortable? Is your girl? You know what I mean? Like, I used to be in the hood. I used to chill with the man then, but at night time I want to lay on something soft. Like you man just discuss this amongst each other.
It was lonely for me them early days. But, do you know what I'm saying?
Cold. It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold for me. But we moved though. You get me, times to change.
So
2025.
2025.
I feel like when she said that, I felt what she said, because man do go through a lot. It's a lot that man have to just, you know, stomach. Like I said, my nephew was 2. He was in bed with cancer. I didn't cry, but was I not supposed to cry if I had a choice to cry? You know what I mean? Like, getting a phone call, my mum had a heart attack. Was I not supposed to cry? Like, sitting in court, the judge telling my brother 15 years. I'm like, what? And then my other brother seeing him walk opposite me on a mental ward, and I'm like, right, my bro's in a mental home.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
seeing my cousin bleed out from getting a lot. So in my mind, but I've never cried in none of those situations. But I can understand if someone else did have a breakdown, have a mental breakdown. Yeah.
But then, all right. So for example, for you as a woman, your man's crying to you. Is there at any point you're looking at this man like, yeah, this is too much crying for me going on?
Not at all.
So it's a safe space.
I feel like 100%. I don't judge in that way, to be honest with you. And the way I've been brought up and the things I've seen and heard and what other of my people that I know or friends or family that's been through are kind of a bit more understanding. So if someone was to cry, I'm not going to be shocked and be like, shush, like hush. Like, I want to be a bit more welcoming. Yeah, for sure. Because you don't know what someone's holding in and what they're going through. So who am I to say to you that you can't cry? The same way how you expect me crying more, so I can't cry. Do you know what I mean? It needs to make sense. It needs to be balanced.
I hear that.
I can cry and you can't. There's no double standards out here. Do you know what I mean? So I would be understanding of that.
See, this is what I'm saying. See how compassionate you are. But sis over there, she can't hold it down. So go and tell us how you feel.
Yeah, she's a savage.
I need to be able to cry, and you need to be the one holding me. Not I've got to put you.
We could take turns.
Yeah.
There's compromise. See? Where's the compromise, though? Now
I can't take it. Man needs to be a man. Oh. Yeah. It's not cry over your job.
See, you see that there. Yeah.
Treacherous.
But it's real though, isn't it? Because like it's not attractive
real to cry.
To see a crying man.
It's facts.
Let me finish. Because if a man is crying for reasons like losing people and losing a child or watching their friend, I'll cry with you because
what are you crying over losing you in a relationship?
That's what I was just about to say.
Can't
even believe.
Do you know what?
Do you know what? Do you know what? No, I hear that.
That's why.
And do you know what? Now, stay where you are. Yeah. That's why you're off this camera because I can't believe this foolishness. Do you know what I'm saying? But Chalyse, but off of the strength of that, if he's crying losing you, does that make you feel good about yourself? Does that make you feel bad about yourself? Or are you just not too bothered because he's crying?
I'm sorry.
I feel like it would be weak. Depending on why.
I think that's weak though.
Why is that weak?
Because
especially if you've been invested in each other for a duration of time. It's not like you've been together for a couple of months. That's then.
Do you know what? I think in life, if we don't own anyone, we experience them. And I think some people get with someone thinking they own them, and you just experiencing them. So for me, if my boy is crying over losing his girl, I'm gonna say, bro, get it together, bro. Like get it together.
Those are things that you should be telling your boy, though. Really, you should be saying that.
Get it together, because look at the word girlfriend. You know how many women? If I base my life on that word, do you know how many women have shared that title?
Facts.
I like the word partner though.
Even that, a lot of people.
You are trying to remix the thing and upgrade yourself, but it still is levels. There's levels is still the same.
There's levels. There's still levels.
Yourself.
But I still like the word partner.
Even what Nats and that were talking about on camera as well. Like not all women, because we're not generalizing. A lot of women. See, it's weird, because some women have the mindset of how a job is. So like when you're in a temp position, you would be on time. You'd be the last to leave. You'd make the tea if the manager asked you to do it. You'd do the most because you're on temp. You get the permanent and it's, I'm sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Women try to do that, but in the way of the marriage. They try to be girlfriends and expect to become a wife. You got to act like a wife to become a wife.
There you go.
Do you see what I mean? So some people are in temp positions doing the most, get a permanent position and slack off. And that's why men don't marry, because women would be in a temp position relationship, marriage, permanent position, and then slack off. And that's why it looks off with the marriage. You know what I mean? And that's why divorce happens, because you've got the permanent high rates, because you've got the permanent position. He ain't getting sex on tap anymore.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like the nagging starts, all of that stuff. But me personally, like I said, I'm in agreement with you. Men should be able to cry on certain circumstances. And I hear what you're saying with the girlfriend thing, because I'm in agreement. Like if you care about someone, I'm just not personally gonna cry. There's no girl in the
I might feel hurt, but you definitely not know it physically. Certain man are crying inside.
You can't even show them emotions.
I mean, if you cry inside, you cry inside. You're not a cry that doesn't, there's levels. I mean, you have to respect that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to cry physically.
But there's a level of cry that you just think, nah, it's a turn off. right?
Yeah, 100%.
There
Yeah,
is a-
of course.
Yeah.
And coupled water.
Waters are just.
Yeah, no, that is something that I can't deal with. That would be.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? That's fine because you're showing you care about the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
All the growing on your knees and crying and begging and
Yeah, that's-
blubbering and it's not coming down. That's a
That's
lot.
that's
Ah,
That's a lot going on.
So there's levels.
There's levels
there's
to
levels.
it.
There's
It needs to
levels.
make sense. I'm a
Yeah.
logical person. It has to make sense. We're not.
And I think it's hard with man because you can't just come crying to your boy over anything.
No, you
Yes,
can't, bro.
yes, that's
And it's so mad. You can tell your boy how you feel, but coming to man crying over gal is mental because you're gonna leave further even more crying when you leave my yard because you shouldn't have told me.
the wrong
Bare
friend.
jokes is
He was the
getting
wrong
Yeah, we're not taking that serious.
No,
Man's not taking that serious.
You can't take that serious.
Nah,
do you know
you
what I'm
can't.
saying?
You
But
can't.
like Creed said, okay, obviously, yeah, if we've lost many people, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
crying might not be the thing. But
Yeah.
if my boy has cried to me that, do you know what my brother's got going on, my son, or it's calm. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
So you're
Like,
saying sentimental things is valid, but
Yeah,
anything else outside that
no,
box is not
anything
valid.
else outside of that
cool.
is for me. I will speak for me. I can't speak for all men. For me, there's levels to your crying. If it's a mental health issue and you're going through some mental health problems, I can hear you crying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I will never judge you, but stop you from that because there's something within you that you need to let out, and it's affecting your mentals. Do you know what I'm saying? Because mental health is real.
100%.
I've had my guys do stuff outside and then come to me and cry about what they've done.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Because
Because
the regret. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was more like my younger days.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people understand about the frontal cortex. Like with the frontal cortex, it doesn't develop until late. So some people will do things like something that you do in 20 seconds can get you 20 years.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Because it's rational.
Facts.
So
irrational behavior.
But this is what people don't understand between rational and unbiased and stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like in life, I was telling you the other day, it's like from like 5 to 15, you're growing and learning yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From 15 to like 25, you're growing and knowing yourself. And then from like 25 until like 50, you're growing and understanding yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's levels to what. So when we've been like 21 and one of my guys have done something that he knows, there's no coming back from it.
That. Yeah.
I've held man and man's cried and I'm like, because I know I can sympathize with him now. Like, yo, this is a reality for him. This just got real. This just got real.
Yeah.
I mean, and if the police don't get to him,
someone
else gonna get to him. Someone's gonna reach him. So
yeah.
those kind of things I understand. Funerals, cool, definitely understand.
Yeah.
All of those kind of things. But yeah.
But so do you know what? I wanna actually, because obviously this is hot seat.
Oh, okay.
I've got to have you guys in the hot seat.
Right.
And
Right
I've
now,
got a
sorry, bro,
question
my
for...
shorts is shorts in right now.
Hey, listen, I ain't
why
gonna
they're
lie. You know when I got
shorts
Tailz,
is
I was like,
You know what I mean? I've all tried to do my leg like this is to
Boy.
keep them at a certain angle. Yeah, go on.
Nah, so I've got a scenario for you lot, yeah? I'm gonna start off with you, Queen, yeah? So,
Oh God. What is it?
let's say your partner that you've been with for a few years now. Yeah, you lot are good. Yeah.
Right.
Black love or white love or whatever love, but we'll get into whatever your love is later.
I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate.
Yeah.
But you've been with your partner for a long time, and Chris, I'm gonna get you to answer the exact same question as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your partner has committed a serious crime to the point where through fraud, he's managed to basically hit up an old couple,
Right.
yeah, an old widowed man, yeah,
Okay.
for his savings, took everything, yeah, literally left him dry, zilch in the bank, his life savings, pension, everything's gone. That stress of all of that has caused my man to now commit suicide, yeah. Now he's lost. Now a life's been lost. Do you stay silent? Do you go to the police? Or do you rock it out with your man because you lot are in a union?
Oh, you're saying that the old person has lost their life because they ain't got no money.
because they've got no money. Everything that they banked on from all those 60 years of pension, working, they built this up.
It's a done deal for me.
As in the relationship over?
It has to be over.
Yeah?
For me, that's a lot.
So is the relationship just over, or you snitching and you're saying, nah, do you know what?
No, I'm not
has
gonna
been
snitch. I'm not gonna snitch, but I will leave the relationship.
Relationship done. But listen, you lot...
I let that man walk with the conscience that he has to keep. But for me, it's a done deal for me.
You lot are 800 up.
So
you
know what?
You give money
when you're gone, you don't have money in it.
True.
So as far as
I hear that.
For me, it's kind of like it doesn't matter money wise.
Yeah.
I know that the money could be money in, and I
right now your stress pockets are touching everything.
I get it. I totally get it. But the fact that the
it's
person
cornflakes in your cupboard. Not even no. Yeah, ribs are touching.
We didn't have it anyway.
Yeah, nah, big that up.
We didn't have it anyway. So.
Do you know what I mean? So relationship done, you ain't. It's over. It's over.
You can buy 20 cornflakes for the
You're eating good.
By seeing the man that he.
Remember, you lot all had Sahara Grill. Now you're upgraded now. Lamb chops is lamb chopping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're still saying no, over, yeah?
It's over.
No, fair enough. Creeps, talk to me.
Yeah, Tailz, I feel like you're trying to become a writer on Hot Seat with these scenarios.
I know, right? You are. He's been studying.
I've been holding these ones. Yeah.
But nah, I'm with you. I would I'd be done, but I wouldn't snitch. Even like the acronym for snitch, I don't think we understand. It's sorry N-word inside trying to come home.
Right.
Sorry N-word. I'm trying to not. Sorry. Inside trying to come home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're already not inside, you ain't got no business to be snitching because there's nothing to come home to. But I think in that situation, for me, like, what kind of person would you be to wake up and lay next to that person every day knowing that's how the person is morally?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Stealing from people.
And then I see me, then I'm weird. I'd be around them and question why this hasn't had an effect on them. Do you know what I mean? And then it's weird because it's now me having to entertain the stuff they've done. And then that's like joint enterprise sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Enterprise,
I always tell man, when guys do stuff and I weren't there, I always tell them, don't tell me, bro.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
don't want to know. Because the less I know, the better, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah.
But then, is you lot ending the relationship, is that justice served to you? Because there's got to be some form of justice.
For me, honestly, I feel like, see, man can't give you justice. I think only God can.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know that sounds crazy. Like,
And the universe.
Yeah. So I feel like they will get their comeuppance through, the afterlife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not my decision to make that call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who am I to think I'm in a position to, penalize them or punish them for their sins?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then, do you know what's mad? Because even when I was sitting there thinking about that scenario, and I'm thinking, do you know what? There's some women or men that's actually dealing with men that are really going to this extreme level. Maybe not this exact crime, but are dealing with men that are doing so much wickedness and still holding that person down. I'm sure
because they want the money though. They want that lifestyle.
Yeah, they want the lifestyle.
So of course they're going to do that. But you see, for me, if I didn't have it prior, why am I going to do that knowing that, one, that person's committed suicide, and second of all, you're preying on vulnerable people as well. Yeah. That I can't live with in my heart. I can't go on with that.
And can I say this, Yeah. I need to say this for the world, your W's are not your wins,
Right.
Like, let's make this very clear. We have to put out this clear distinction. Your W's are not your wins. Yeah, it's your wheres, your whats, your who, and your wants.
Yeah.
Where you was when you did it, who you did it with, what you did to get it, and why you did it. That's your W's. Your where's, what, why, and who.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not your wins. So sometimes what you think is a win is a loss on the back end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's who you did it with.
Yeah.
That's the real W's.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
No, and I respect that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I respect both of your answers. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I could personally look at that person in the eye every day and know it. And then it's even worse if you got
Trust me.
It's even worse if you got kids with this person, because now I have to still deal with you knowing that you've done that. Do you know what I mean? You might be 800 up on your own, because it definitely won't be in my house.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I think for any man or any woman to go and do that, I think you've got to have something loose up here.
Yeah.
No remorse. There's no remorse
Yeah.
there. It's very cold, so I'm not a cold person, so I couldn't deal with that.
I wish I had a note on me right now. Yeah. Does everyone understand? Yeah. If you even take money and you just rip it, it's useless.
Yeah.
If
There's nothing you can do with it.
There's nothing you can do with
Yeah.
You know that the note itself is a loan.
Yeah.
See what I mean? So the stuff people do for money, they don't even understand. There's no real value in it once you rip it or something like that. Even like if people don't even understand. I don't know how much people have tried to take out a certain amount from the bank. You got to write them and get consent to take the money. It's not yours.
But people don't even realize that money in general is not a real thing.
It's not a thing.
I know it's a deep thing. I know we're not going to do it today.
You know.
If
you know, you know. Yeah, come on, man. It's a man-made concept. You know what I mean? Same as time. Yep. Same as, well, I shouldn't say that because tell that to a person that's doing 30 years. It's a man-made concept. So all of these things, they're like, you ain't got to do the most to gain it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So once I see you doing stuff like that compromises everything that I go against, morally, I can't entertain you. I can't entertain you now.
But then, do you know what? But speaking of partners, man-made and man,
Hey y'all, it's your girl Chalyse. Hope to see you guys on the 6th of August. You don't want to miss it at the debate corner.
Big up Nats, because Nats was talking up bare things, and feel free Nats to chime in wherever she's not keeping it 100. Do you know what I'm saying? So your interest. So you said that you are open to dating
white people, light skin, black, and mixed race.
So wait, one more time. White,
light skin
people.
No, just black in general. Actually,
because I wanted to differentiate.
Yeah, we're not doing the light skin and the dark skin. Just white, black, mixed race. That's it.
And is that because you're a mix of all?
It's not just because of what I'm mixed with. I just think it's just what I'm attracted to.
Oh, okay.
I love people with high cheekbones. I'm not saying that there's no all colours that are not all ethnicities that's not got high cheekbones.
I didn't even know that was even a thing.
It's a thing for me.
Oh, okay.
It's my preference. I go off first. So I don't look at, sorry to cut you, I don't look at just appearance and what people have got. I'm looking at this structure, the structure of your face, how it's, and that is what I am attracted to.
Okay, no, big that up. Structures of faces. Yeah, man.
That's why I'm just attracted to
That's a real thing.
No, big that up.
But then when you said normal white people, I just wanted to clarify. When you said normal Caucasian. Oh, okay. So
not Eastern European.
Not Eastern European. Is there a difference? Is there a reason why?
There's a difference.
There's definitely a difference.
Because even Eastern Europeans won't claim Caucasian white. They will tell, if you tell a Turkish man you're white, he's going to tell you, no, I'm Turkish. Even though that's not even a colour.
Yeah, that's big.
Even though that's not a colour.
I always run jokes
say,
to my...
Yeah, no, he's not white. A Turkish man's going to say, I'm Turkish. I promise you, but I got bare my Turkish, right? You know what I mean? Same as the Albanians. You go to an Albanian and say, you're white, he's going to say, no, I'm Albanian, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's not a physical colour, they don't even like... It's like the Africans with the Caribbeans. There's that separation, you know what I mean? It's like the Japanese with the Chinese. Mistake a person that's Japanese with someone from China. They're going to go off on you.
Do you know what? And I was thinking, like, why is that? Because even when you mentioned about
culture.
that...
But it's the Western world that's put that in there.
It's culture. Like, big up, because going back to the Snow Bunny crisis, big up Dr. Umar Johnson,
Hey, he's
so against white, he won't even let his beard get white. Like, there's no way he's that old and his beard is black. There's no way Umar is that.
Do you know what? I hear where he's coming from. I'm not saying I agree with it.
Tailz.
Yeah. I'm not saying that. Listen, date who you want to date. Do you know what I'm saying?
So you don't like blue thoughts?
Nah. Me, I ain't gonna lie.
That's an East terminology.
Yeah.
Blue thoughts,
You see me? Me personally, I'm strictly black, innit? Do you know what I mean? So that's my...
Can I say something as my brother? Then their race wouldn't exist if everyone had your mindset.
True.
Oh, no. It was put on us. Let's educate people to educate.
Yeah. No, but I know that what you're saying, but I'm saying if everyone had...
Well, of course.
Yeah.
My mum's Italian, so I don't even come into the white and black.
Do you know what? And do you know what? I'm actually going to touch on that for a second because...
But what she's talking about is true. It's also from where her mum comes from in Italy. It's not just that she's just Italian, because a lot of people would then say Italian, but where her mother comes from, she is the original part where a lot of people will argue with. We're not going to get into that. Because I know the history behind, not just because of her, but because of my uncle's partners. That's why I know about the history.
But I do hear what you're saying. Like, if everyone stuck to their own, there wouldn't be no mixing of
I'll be honest, 50 years from now, the world's going to be brown. Because of so much interracial stuff happening, 50 years from now, and this is what I'm saying, this is like, see...
This is what they're trying to not to do.
But this is why the white man's bringing in the AI, because he can't stand the thought being the minority over the majority, because they've never been the minority over the majority. Facts. So this is why they've got all these movies programming everyone with the AI and men sleeping with dolls and dolls saving little kids.
All of this bestiality and all of this
billionaires investing in it because they know they tried to keep the white woman away from the black man, and it didn't happen because man are out here with the foot long no subway. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
But then, do you know what it is? Because even when you see, like, in places like Liverpool, shout out Liverpool, I've never seen a big group of mixed race people up in Liverpool.
50 years from now, the world's going to be brown.
By the way.
Yeah, Ipswich
as well. Yeah, Ipswich got quite a lot of mixed race people up there.
But I think, you see, like, for you, all right, cool. So let's, like, when the snow,
it's Snow Bunny. Are you like
no, because you know what I'm thinking? Crisis. What do I call the man? Them snowman? Because I can't call them snow bunnies. Why?
Snowman. We're not just going to generalize just snow. Okay. I like whatever. You know, I like whatever. It's not just one. We're not going to do that. Cool. We're not doing that.
But I'm just saying. You see, like, for me, like, going back to the point of why I say it's because I think it's just cultural differences.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why, like, I would only hone into my own. Do you know what I mean? That's just my thing.
Can I ask you something? Because perspective and perception is everything, look at my hand. What do you see? What letter do you see?
From my angle, Pause. Because that's crazy. That's an M from me.
Guess what I see?
A W.
A W?
Yeah.
Right. What number do you see?
For me, that's a 9.
I see a 6.
Yeah.
So until you come to where I am from, you're not... I have to get you to understand my perspective. And I'm not saying that you can be with someone else who's not from your background and get them to understand your perspective. But sometimes if you don't even have the conversation, they're forever not going to understand it. Do you know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. Yeah. But then, so are you saying that you would mix, or are you open to?
Right now, I'm just finding myself on a spiritual journey. You know what I mean? But have I ever physically been in a relationship with a white girl? No.
Right, and you see, like,
and it goes back because so example, I've dealt with so the white girl from Hackney is different to the white girl from Essex.
Yes.
Facts. Oh, difference between
our
environment.
Considering they're both east, surroundings. It's totally different.
Totally different. I promise you. I've dealt with white girls from Hackney. And they don't even mix with white girls from Essex.
You know what I mean? This is another thing. They don't mix with themselves.
Yeah, and they can run pot better than some black gal I know, respectfully.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Fact.
But for me, I look at it like culture over colour.
Yes.
Do you see what I mean? If I'm...
That is what I say. So not Caucasian, cultured. Caucasians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me say it in that way. Cultured. Caucasians.
Cultured.
So when you say cultured, what does that look like to you? So what? It's got to be
someone that just understands my culture without me having to have that big conversation.
Yes.
So they get it without me having to say it.
Yeah.
In terms of like, might just be their environment or where they are, or who they're around, if that's friends or people they know, where they live.
So when you say cultured, so James from Essex.
No.
Yeah.
He wouldn't get me. No.
Okay. It needs to be James from Ends.
James from Ends.
Okay.
Jamie.
Unless his last name was Bond.
Well, then we're going to have to do a question mark on that.
You know what I mean? It was Bond. It was different. Yeah.
Okay. So
seasoned.
Seasoned with a little bit of hood in him. And
a little bit of hood, a little bit of street, a little bit of straight and narrow.
As a woman, why is that appealing?
It just so
a guy having a little hood in him.
It just so happens that it happens. It's not that I look for it because I don't really like street people like that. It's just it happens.
Yeah.
They might have it behind them. They may not be a street person. They might just be cultured in it or understand it.
Yeah.
Know the way of life. Might have friends like that.
I think all women. I think all women, even if they don't want to admit it, no woman wants to be a sucker. And what I mean by that is every woman wants to feel protected. And I feel like it's every man's job to protect. Like if you're walking down the street make sure you walk curbside in case a car mounts the curb. If you're sleeping in the bed with her, please sleep by the door. Not saying intruders can't come through the window. It's just that sense of protection. She needs to feel it like security, 100%. She needs to know that you would slap Jesus Christ himself if he denied her access into heaven, because that's how you're holding her down. Like, and I think every woman, what woman wants to be violated, and then she has someone she would consider a man next to her.
You know what? Perfect. You said that. You're walking with your partner and you ask your partner to come defend it for you, and your partner, sleeping, Z's on the floor. Man's just been,
he's just conked out.
You called him to come defend your team, and man's out. They've got your man out of there. Are you still respecting? Are you still laying up to him and giving him cuddles at night?
No. See, it gets quiet. It gets quiet.
And so this
man can't even lose a fight in front of a girl. You can't even lose a fight in front of a girl.
Do you know what it is?
Not in a sinister situation.
And the saying that my brother always used to say, he say, listen, never pick a fight with a man in front of his woman or in front of his kids.
No, 100%.
Because he's willing to go.
Yeah, he has to. He has to show out. Because he can't tell people take the bin out anymore. You can't tell people take the bin out. You can't tell people keep the noise down from the next room. You can't keep the noise down. They're telling you, hey, shut up. Shut up, come back from the other room.
So what we're saying is, man can't lose. Doesn't matter the situation. Man can't lose. This is what we're saying.
I think a man's smart enough to know to pick his fights wisely. And that's me being honest. Like, I am not gonna square up with Mike Tyson in front of my girl. She would even have to understand that. You know what I
hear that.
She would even.
I like the way how men position themselves. So, for instance, someone that I was seeing prior, I was out with them. And there was another 2 man that was over there, but that person's gone to the toilet, right? They've come out of the toilet, and he's seen the man. They're sitting there like looking to like they're gonna come and speak to me. He's just put himself in front, stood there to let him know that he's with me without saying anything. Looking up and down.
You don't have to do any of that.
And man just was like, "Oh, say no more," and walked off. It's like, you know what I mean? Like language unspoken. I like that type of stuff. That shows me that you're
because you don't have to do the most.
Yes.
You don't. You like I always say,
do embarrassment.
Empty barrels make the most noise.
You
know what I mean? If you work in a pub and you dash,
you
dash a barrel and doom doom doom. But if you dash a barrel with something in it, it's not gonna make no noise. But my thing with that is as well, men stop being suckers. You know how many guys I give a pass to because they're with their girl, and I can see he's looking at me because he's thinking I have to do the most with my girl, and I'm like, bro, I'm not even gonna crash your night tonight. I'm just gonna leave you to think you're the guy. You know what I mean? Go home and think you're the guy. You know what I mean? But like a lot of men do violate because you're with your girl. I've seen that situations plenty times. I've seen that unfold, and I think that's cowardly. Because you know what I mean? We didn't. She's not gonna rate you. She's not gonna say, "Oh, he's the alpha male. Let me go off to him." You know what I mean? You've just made yourself look weird.
But then, speaking of altercations, because I want to get this last question out here before we sign out. If your girl's getting rushed, by a bunch of girls, if she's getting rushed by a bunch of girls, are you physically getting involved? Meaning, you might have to get busy.
You're gonna look crazy.
So what you did?
Nah, you got to pull them off. You got to because you know what? I'll be real with you. Yeah, I don't even want to entertain a woman that puts herself in that predicament where she's the aggressor. You know what it is, bro? Because I don't think women understand. That's a turn off for man. Like even a woman just being belligerent, loud, all of that. That's like the same way Nats would say a man couldn't cry. A woman shouldn't be violent.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? A woman shouldn't be violent. That should be her last line of defense to defend herself. Do you know what I mean? I said this before, you got a bitch, lady, and a hoe. A bitch is going to argue with you because she wants to get a point across. A hoe might get in your way, grab you up, dash you to one side. She's a hoe. She's for the streets. But a lady's going to remove herself from that environment, bro.
100%.
She sees it going wrong. She's going to say, not for me.
Go on.
That's the kind of
put yourself in any of that environment.
I promise you, a real woman is going to make you feel small. Bro, you could be screaming at a real woman. She's going to stare at you and then walk away. And then you're going to feel like, what?
You're
gonna feel small.
Because you're expecting the bite back, innit?
And she's not even giving you anything. That's a real woman, bro. That's a lady. Very classy with it.
And so for you, if you see your man getting rushed by a bag of man, are you penning are you jumping in? Are you just watching him? You just he's called.
Help.
Help. No, I rate that. But some girls will try to jump in.
Because how am I gonna get involved
in the process?
with
But you know, I would despise that girl because
You're putting two black eyes.
Right.
Somebody got to drive home.
If it's 2 on 1, then maybe I can get in there. If it's a 5 man and 5 on 1, it's just like, what am I doing? I can't.
And you know what? A woman won't even understand. You hurt a man's pride doing that. You will hurt his pride. You will hurt his pride. And he turn around, bam. And especially if you're having it out more than him. If you're doing better than him.
Imagine you having up man and nah.
You're doing better than him. You hurt his pride. You hurt his pride. Like certain things in the bedroom won't work anymore. Do you know what I mean? He'll start making excuses not to come home. Boss wants me to work late and he's in a pub with the bros. Like because you hurt his pride. Do you
know what, guys? Listen.
Come on.
It's been lovely to have you on, but unfortunately we've got to bring this episode
to an end. Just come to an end.
One last thing that I want to say, just give us one piece of advice that you want to share with the world quickly.
I will say to the guys outside, the kids and all of that, because I'm trying to speak to the kids now, F your street cred, worry about your credit score.
Boom. Yeah. And yourself?
I think I always lead with, like, just keep your head up, keep strong.
Yeah.
Be for the now, not in the past.
I'll pick that up and I rate that. And there we have it, guys. Let them know your social media real quick before we sign up.
Just Creeper Crisis on everything.
Creeper Crisis?
Yeah.
Mine is different, but I'm just going to go with my Instagram, Chalyse2, which is CHALYSE and then number 2.
Yep, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate the both of you. Come on, my bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a handshake. Drew said I didn't even handshake Scraps and Nats, but Drew said Nats was trying to run jokes over here. Yeah, Nats was running jokes over here, so I couldn't shake hands with that. But no, big up everybody. Listen, big up everyone that's watched this show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? And then until next time, peace, love, and respect.
Come on.
Out.